Ooh, alright. Ugh. Oh, I didn't know if he was gonna go for a twofer. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, what the frick? Okay, that did not stun him. Good to know. Ah.
Careful, brother. You're covered in bygone.
Ah, I keep forgetting that does not stun. Oh, pick me up. What's going on? What do I do for that? Oh my god, he does this. Ah! Let's see. One axe, throw, punch him. I changed back to Furious. Valor is working. Well, it's my first try with Valor. I just forget that, or not forget, I guess I did not realize that, activating it does not stun them for a moment, so. Oh, what the frick? Where's my guard? Oh no. Ah! I don't know what you do for that. Oh. Oh no, I didn't realize I was almost dead. I need to figure out how to stop the thing that he does in the air. Why is that? I'm not holding them at the same time. Whoa. Oh, no, no.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Ah. Pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. Oh my god. Oh.
Still not sure if that was justice or vengeance.
The two are not always at odds.
What do you intend to do with Skofnung now?
I intend to use it.
No! Don't you understand the legacy that thing carries? Not to mention the...
Oh my god. I think definitely say if he's charging the airs to get using a sword attack while he's down. If that was, let's say, Bifrost is too brutal overall. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, I thought about it. I'm like, I had the swords out and I was like, crap. And I did not have enough time to switch. So yeah, definitely using that air attack would have been better. I don't know if it would have made it like the reach on it, but it would have been better to attempt to do that. But oh my god. Ooh, that was tough. Let's see. Broken Hell to the King, once known as the sharpest sword of the realm, and the House of the Souls of the King's 12 bodyguards. Upgrades increase the strength effect. The sword unleashes its power for the souls of it. It's good. The Berserker armor time, and during the time it's up, you have to keep attacking. Oh boy. Okay.
You belong in the depths of Helheim for this cowardice! Good! I'll see you pay for what you've done!
Oh, what the hell? Oh no. Okay. Oh, I messed up. Okay. I just have to relearn everything that I learned last stream real quick.
Let's settle this.
We will try.
Good. I see you pay for what you've done. Leo.
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that one. Oh, she did her thing. Okay. So you have to do that immediately. Oh, I just remembered something I wanted to try.
You abandoned us. Sigil magic.
Whoa. Oh, I forgot she did that. Okay. So she zips and then spins. Pain incoming. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We knew this from the jump.
Let's settle this.
Okay. So I wouldn't get that close to her, I don't think. I think that's what I'm missing.
I'll see you pay for what you've done.
How did she get me the last time? I think I just have to guard that. Ooh, okay. Ooh, go. Ah, you have to be there like immediately. Okay, if I get caught in that, I just have to use my rage to get out. Shoot. She had no arrows. Oh, okay. Gotta remember, she's zipping, she's probably spinning. Okay.
No matter what you try, the results will be the same. Good. I'll see you pay for what you've done.
Alright, get in there.
It's sigil magic.
Oh, shoot! Oh, that was so close. Oh my god. Ah! Jumped too early. Switch, shoot. Shield. Alright. Oh. Oh, ow. Go. Ah, I needed to dodge to the. Oh, I didn't have any space.
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Ooh.
You deserve to suffer!
Ooh.
Kneel!
Oh my god.
Changing arrows!
Ah.
For Asgard! Asgard's blood is on you!
Oh my god.
Submit! Asgard's blood is on you!
Oh. Oh!
You are blood to me.
Ooh! Ooh! I was afraid for an 8-hour stream.
Has left entire realms in
I'm sorry.
Sister, I
But I'm
know
not.
the hate burns you from within. I have felt those flames, known the comfort of their warmth.
Oh, we were really ready to rip off her
I
wings.
wronged you. And I cannot change that. Never apologize enough for it. But the hatred, vengeance,
Oh man, my
you have to
heart
let go.
beating out of my chest.
Finish it. Yes, sister.
Oh. I'd like to thank Sigrund. She prepared me for this. Oh my god. I was in rare form. See, here's the thing, right? Oh, okay. Here's the thing. I think I could have beaten this fight last stream, actually. I realized that I did not fully upgrade all of Freya's bonuses and stuff, like her sigil bonuses and runic bonuses. Oh my god, so much stuff. So I immediately did that because one of the things that's helping me is her Bifrost attack. And then after that, I upgraded my spear hilt, or like the end of the spear, because that wasn't fully upgraded either. I wish Atreus would have freaking been here for this. As hard as stat-wise, it's gonna. Stylistically, it's the three ladies.
I had to build a chest just for his violations. A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster.
Oh
Once,
my god.
He taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on, called me his apprentice.
A true arsehole he was. Gods, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi, y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
Let's do it.
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sphaired Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
Oh. I thought we were all gonna, you know, funeral procession, not necessarily Jazz funeral, but you know, I thought we were all gonna make our way there with him. How is he the dumbest when he literally engineered and built some of the best stuff in the realms? Mjolnir was built by him. Well, I don't think they mean literally dumb. He said some dumb things for sure, though. He said some dumb things. That cannot be denied. But you know, even the smartest people are stupid at times. Okay. So I think I need to use my Yggdrasil seed. That is not the way. So is the axe, yes. Which, one of the things I really liked about this game was like going back and looking through old footage and then like realizing all the little things that were planted. I'm like, oh yeah. Ah, this is not the quickest way to the portal. Gosh darn it. Alright. This is, we walked out of here with Odin faking us tear. What are you looking at? Alright, she's just staring off into space.
Damn it.
What is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning garb. We're not dressed properly.
We're fine.
I mean, I put on my
Dwarves don't
stuff.
typically require formal wear at funerals.
Brok certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Still, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. That'd be quite fetching, eh?
She really has a Lydia's armor.
Thanks for trying.
I don't know if you wear armor to a funeral, but, you know, to each their own, I suppose, as long as you're there. And not causing a ruckus. I didn't know we were going, but we're going. It's a quiet day in Svartalheim. It's foggy. And Norse and Viking funerals we do because I believe in Valhalla, etc. Oh, well. I guess it works out. If Brok is
There they are, brother.
Norse.
Oh,
Believes
come
in
on,
it?
surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so. Loss can do things to a man. You ready? We can begin.
By the way, this is the guy that this is modeled after is actually the composer. It's a Bear or something. I'm sorry, I forget your last name, but I thought that was cool. Cool Easter egg. Sorry, Brok. Oh my god. Oh, he's so small. Oh, damn. Something else I thought about. Like, maybe because he's missing the other part of his soul, and the fact that he was, like, dead for an extended period of time, maybe that's why he was blue. Because none of the other doors are blue. Or at least as blue as him. What you talked about this before? That's what I said. Died from ores. Oh, I've never seen that. Oh, hey, Cedric. Whoa, he's like covered in. I guess that's Brok's blood. He's got some hairy knuckles. Oh.
I love you, Brok.
Oh, I never noticed Freya's bow. That's pretty cool. He blames Atreus and he's not there. I don't know if he would want him there though. But I do think Atreus should at least like shown up in some way.
Sindri. Brok was.
You're not trying to fight at a funeral, right? Damn it. Now I feel like Sindri's gonna be the next villain of this series.
Gets bigger the more you take away.
Ah, there you go. He solved the freaking damn, even the riddle. Oh. That's a good game right there. Eric Williams. That's who it was. Eric Williams. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. This interview was good. So I believe this is like the actual end credits. Like, alright. Closing of the story. Wow. But yeah, I definitely would recommend this game to peeps in the chat or people that have not experienced it firsthand. It's a lot of fun. There's most of my journey with this game y'all have seen. There's maybe 5-7 hours where I was just exploring, collecting stuff, and going back doing technical tests at the beginning because the launch was definitely messing with my software, capture software. That was still fun because the war fight was amazing. I hope this isn't copywritten now that I think about it. Don't do this to me. Don't do it. But I was sad. Yeah, it was. It was. I'm glad we got to have a funeral for him, though. I feel like people in games die, and like you never. It's just like that's the end for them. You don't have a close like you would in real life. An appropriate ending, I think is what he said. I don't know. I think it was. Yeah, story is absolutely incredible. Even if you guys don't want to do the side content and stuff, which I would heavily recommend. I would heavily recommend, because there's like some side missions for Brok, side missions for Sindri, side missions for Mimir this time around, and Freya. A bunch of people. Yeah, no, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm glad we did this part last. Yeah, definitely, it's much better. But yeah, I definitely recommend the side content. But even if you don't do that, like, this is still just a great story, and you have to have played 2018 or at least experienced it in some way for it to be as impactful as it could be, like maximum impact. I'm excited to see what the team does next. They keep talking about Castlevania, so we might be playing the Castlevania game in like 4 or 5 years. Who knows? That would be crazy. Because I don't like Simon or Richter because of Smash. Not like a deep grudge, but every time I see them in Smash, it makes me upset because I just can't. I don't know how to deal with them. But if we had Trevor, though, I love Trevor. Trevor would be great. Yeah. It was a good game. It was a good game. Mystery asked me about the negatives last time I gave my review. I thought about it a little bit more. The Crucible, I would add to that as like a... I don't know. I feel like they could have been a little bit more creative with how they wanted to do those challenges and stuff, or make a change in some way. Which they kind of did, but they kind of didn't. But it was like kind of player choice, but kind of the player was just taking the easiest path at the same time. The combat in this game, I don't know if I like it better than 2018. 2018, particularly just like the stun, because sometimes your guard would break. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. This is getting loud, but sometimes your guard would break, and then you would be able to like react, get out of it, do whatever you need to do. And sometimes for like bigger bosses, your guard would break, and then the mechanic acts differently, which I guess makes sense. But if you're gonna like do that slow motion thing and give me time to like watch and see what's happening, like I would like to be able to do something. I spam like roll every time that happens, and sometimes I roll, sometimes I just stand there and get hit by more stuff because I'm like stun locked. So that's why maybe I like 2018's combat better, because it felt, I think it made more sense to me personally. And then we also talked about kind of like retrying the same ground that we had in 2018. I wasn't so much upset about that, because I think they did enough. They expanded upon the things that they were doing enough. Then I'm like, okay, this definitely, deserves a revisit. Which some of the things we got locked out of in 2018, we get to do in this game, so that was cool. Then we're using the assets and stuff. I'm like, if you can do that, then do it. I'm not gonna be mad about somebody who's needs to rebuild something over and over again, try to reuse some assets. I'm not too upset about that. Having some more new armor and stuff, I guess would have been cool, but I'm not basing my whole gameplay experience off of that. And then I wish they would have had some kind of explanation as to why Kratos forgets all the skills and stuff that he learned in 2018 and why his weapons are rusty again. Like, sure, maybe the player in some odd timeline never upgraded those things, so you do have to go back and upgrade them. Like, it would make sense for them. But I don't think it makes sense for me, because I spent a lot of time doing that, and then it just like reverts back. I did didn't like that you couldn't find the runics as easily earlier in the game, just because they were so integral to 2018. I just came off of it in 2018, so that was kind of a learning curve. Not necessarily bad, but I'm like, I wish we could have had more runics early on. But they did integrate some of the runic attacks that you could do in 2018 into just the skill tree. So if you were just getting XP, which you could get from the like side quests and just exploring, then you would be able to get some of those moves. Granted, I don't think they were going to be as powerful, but you could get some of those moves back. And then I think towards the end they did a better job of rewarding the player for exploring, not necessarily through getting new runic attacks, but more so from getting like the health and the rage and different armor pieces and stuff, which actually, when I was watching the documentary that they made yesterday, I think, they did do a lot of changes to like the armor system to make it like a proper RPG. So those things definitely did help more this time around, for sure. Having different builds and stuff. Something that was suggested, I wish, by one of the people, the completionist, who I was watching his podcast. I wish that they made it so you could have like different loadouts. Say like this armor set for this thing, this armor set for this thing, and this armor set for this thing. Instead of having to remember each and every time, like, oh, if I want to have these effects, I need to do this armor. That would have been nice to have some loadouts, but it's not necessarily a knock, I guess. I like the Atreus gameplay. I thought that was cool. The part where you go to Ironwood and hang out with Angerboda, I can see why people wouldn't have liked it as much, and it was definitely like slower, but I don't think that it was a detriment to the game. I think it was nice to see Atreus get to know like somebody who's definitely going to be in his future and explore Ironwood a little bit and get to learn more about the giants, because there are some cool parts in that section. And the combat being included in that, with fighting Groa, I think it was. That was a cool fight. And I think that Angerboda was utilized more than I think some people believe, and I was like shooing in for like diversity or whatever. Like I don't think they did that. I don't think they did that. I think she was used really well. Do I wish we could have fought with her more? Absolutely. But there was already like a lot going on, so I can see why she wasn't given more like combat time, I guess. But yeah. Special thanks to everyone who's been a part of our journey, the great relationships before, and the great games we built. Thank you for being a part of our growth and welcoming us to the PlayStation Studios family. Cool. I guess we could talk about some of the big bosses that it faced. First of all, Thor is absolutely amazing. I'm probably gonna go back and do that every once in a while now. Fighting Odin was also pretty cool, and I liked how he used attacks that were similar to the bosses that you had previously faced, similar to like Sigrun, you know, building up to that boss and learning those mechanics. I like that. I was not a big fan of the fight with the three sisters. It felt barely fair at times, barely fair. But once you started focusing the sisters who are throwing out all the magic and stuff, it was much easier to handle. Still a trial, but much easier to handle. And then there was the king of the berserkers. That was like it was a good fight. It was not that bad. I almost wish it was like a little bit harder. But not that bad. And then Gana, funny enough, I don't know if which one harder, the one that I wish. I kind of wish the king fight was harder, because that kind of felt like the king, a lot of people struggle. Well, I didn't really struggle with it, or at least it did not give me the same feeling of fighting the Valkyries. I think that the fighting the Valkyries and then immediately jumping into this game kind of helped me just get into that mindset of like really learning these enemies. So maybe that's why, I don't know. And then it also really helped with fighting Gana as well. Gana, do I wish she was like a little bit harder, had some more health? Maybe. Because like by the time that you get to her in the game, you're kind of cracked. You're kind of cracked. Like Sigrun was like, that was a true test. That was a true test. Do I want to go through that kind of pain again? I don't know. But I felt damn good beating Sigrun. And I felt good beating Gana. I was kind of surprised, but it was not the same, not as impactful. Not as impactful for me. So maybe I should have put it on a higher difficulty this time around. Maybe that was my mistake. But yeah, just playing both on normal. This game I think actually is harder than 2018, technically wise. Just playing both games on normal. But once you get towards the end, I felt much stronger than I did at the end of 2018. So it became, I won't say a lot easier, but easier. So maybe I could have taken off some stuff. I don't know. Some armor, but it was cool. It was cool. I had a good time. I definitely don't know how people be doing this on Give Me God of War. Don't know how you do it. I think that would drive me insane. The completionist, he said he took 20 hours to beat the sisters, and then after that every other fight was fine. And I'm like, well, yeah, if it took 20 hours, I bet you learned a lot. I bet you learned a lot through doing that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I could not imagine doing that fight for 20 hours. Something would have to change. Something would have to change. I don't know if I'm just going to come back to it at the end of the game or what, but I don't know if I would get it done in 20 hours. Hey, this is Swiper from the present/future. It's 2024 while I'm recording this, and I think this recording was originally made in 2023, which is crazy to think about. Sorry for the delay. But one of the things I wanted to say that I'm not sure I said here, I might have just said it off on a different stream. I do feel like, as far as my critique of this game, I do feel like Ragnarok was kind of underwhelming. Like this whole game was kind of building towards Ragnarok. So I thought it was going to be like a much bigger event, but it was like maybe the last 2-3 hours of the game or something. I wish they could have expanded on it a little bit more, because I was expecting to like interact with some troops more, or like really, I guess, be a part of this war in a more significant way. Especially with, building Kratos up to be this general and like trying to lead people with strategy and all that kind of stuff. So I do wish that they had made Ragnarok as big as they talked it up to be. But yeah, I think that's the only thing that's missing from my critique. Still love the game. Still great. I feel like you have to be able to listen to the whole soundtrack if you watch this to completion. That's a lot of freaking credits. Yeah, or well, it's not necessarily happy, but yeah, there it is. Woohoo! We did it. I could talk to everybody. It looks all sad. Meanwhile, I'm like, guess what? Did you know? Hey, did you know? I got a platinum trophy. Hey, look up in the corner. I got the platinum trophy. Look.
Forgive Sindri. He's just, I mean,
Brok wanted to beat your ass in that cinematic? Nah, he's good.
Dirge for him. What's it called?
Something profane.
He wouldn't have it any other way.
I don't know if there's anything beyond the light. Afterlives after afterlives or whatever you. But if there is, I imagine he's causing one crazy ruckus there.
Yeah, hopefully he made it somewhere. Somewhere nice and not the hot one. Preferably not the hot one. Well, that's it. I'm trying to get him to like look that way. Do like one of these. There you go. Me and Brok out there somewhere. That's it. Oh, you meant Sindri. Oh, yeah. I was about to be like, when did Brok want to do that? Yeah, Sindri's not happy. He's not happy. But that's it, y'all. That's the end of God of War Ragnarok. It's a freaking great game. Can't wait to see what the team does next. They look like they want to do Castlevania. Will Konami let them do that? Yeah. But, wow. Wow. There we go. 58 freaking hours. My gosh.